Hello, it's me again, third of the day. But don't worry, we're not going to be posting another one today because I'll be too tired. However, if we do get that 726 likes, I will do another 100 Space Time Smackdown pulls. Just so you're all aware. Now, today is a good day. It's Dragonite, man. There's a very easy way with Manaphy now to get water energies to the bench, which is great. But the Magneton that we've seen already, that drags energies to it with its ability, you can get those energies out. However, how do you get them from Magneton to Dragonite? Dawn. Here's the deck list. It's fantastic, man. It's really, really good. I want to get straight into this one, however, but you can see right here, we've got Manaphy. That's going to drag the energies out. Obviously, this is all ideal world, right? So if we start with a Manaphy and two Dratinis in hand, we're laughing. Often, it doesn't go like that, which is probably what's going to happen, but we'll see about that as we go. Then we've got the Dragonite, which can hit all over the board, which is great. We've got Magnemite and Magneton. Now, you can even attack with Magneton if you really needed to, and with Dawn, it helps to get the energies over to it if you need to as well. Or if you have like a really good turn with Manaphy, and maybe you have like 2 or 3 turns with Manaphy, you've got so many energy on the board that Dawn can really help out loads. The major energy in this deck is the lightning energy. But what this allows us to do is only run the one energy. So we can only run water. So then we don't have to get like, oh, we're only getting electric. We're only getting electric. We haven't got any water. So we're okay there. It's really, really cool. Let's see how it performs. Right, before we get into this, right, this deck could be really good. I hope that it works well, right? So Magneton is an engine for the electric energies. So we only run water energies in this. And Manaphy. Now, Zatumi, I think that's how you say the name. I'm not sure. They made a deck on this already, and I was making it at the same time as the video came out. He was so quick with it, man. So quick with it. I love it. But his deck's insanely good, and I've took inspiration from that deck for this deck. So we use the Magneton and the Manaphy as the engines, and then we got the Dragonites, right? I really like it. I just hope that it plays well. You know how it is. First game, I always lose. But we'll see. Dragphy. Always run just water energy, nothing else. You don't need it. Hopefully get Magneton online. You do have to run the 2 Pokemon computations. Let's get in. Let's get into some games. Let's see how we do on this. I hope it plays well. Now, Dragonite has had issues with energies. It can be quite awkward when you're trying to get the energies ready. But with Dawn, with Magneton, Manaphy, you get a lot of engine. Like I was running this with Druddigon and just hoping for the energies to come, right? Now we have a Magnemite start with a Dratini. I think I'm just going to play Dratini up front straight away because we have Magnemite, Professor's Research, Communication, and Pokeball, right? So I want a Pokeball to see what we get, and then we can go from there. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's see. Dratini. Another Dratini's really good, so then we can leave that there. That's not a problem. We're going to Pokeball, and if we get Magnemite, we're laughing. Manaphy actually is even better again. So we don't actually need to promote Pokemon Communications here, but I am going to Professor's Research in case we get another Magnemite. And then we can Pokemon Communications that one. We got another Professor's Research, so I'm going to get the Magnemite out. The problem is we can't get Manaphy online just yet, but we'll see how that goes, because we can just play the 1 energy to the Dratini. We'll see how that goes. I've got to wait and see. That's the one issue. I wonder if I want to put, just for this case, an X speed would be quite nice. But again, it's very, very unlikely that we're going to get this every time. I say that, but it'll happen. There's Magneton. Right. So Magneton is going out 100%, and we're going to Volt Charge it straight away. Then I want to research just to see what else we get. We don't need to Dawn yet, right? So we'll go for that. We got 2 Dawns and a Magnemite. We can then Pokemon Communications the Magnemite away and hope for Dragonair, which I think the options are Dragonair, Dragonite, and Magneton. So let's see if we can get a Dragonair. We got a Dragonite, which isn't bad at all. Then we're going to play 1 energy to the Dratini that's on the bench, and we wait that out a minute because he's likely to attack that Dratini next turn, and that's okay. Hopefully that's okay. Exeggutor, Mew, Celebi, and Superior. This is a powerful deck on his front. It's very difficult to deal with, but we'll see how it goes. If we get Dragonite online pretty quickly, we might be okay. But again, if Celebi hits 2 here, that could be awkward. Luckily, it didn't. So we're all right. All right, there's 50. Okay. Another Magneton is quite awkward there. How are we going to do this? I think we play the Manaphy, onto the Manaphy, and we wait for that to die, because it's going to die, right? It's going to die. And then we'll Volt Charge. And we've now got enough to get the Dragonite going, but we don't, unfortunately, have the Dragonair. If we had the Dragonair, we'd have Dragonite on the next... if we had Dragonite then, Dragonite on the next turn would be laughing, because then we can start getting damage out. Now, this is one way this will brick. This will brick quite a bit. But it's still better than the other way we used it. He missed every one of them. We're still on. We're still on. We're still on. We might not lose. Dragonair. All right. Okay. So we got the Dragonair going. Now, we're actually going to Volt Charge one more time. Then we're going to... Because I'm thinking we can Dawn once to this. It needs the 1 energy, right? But if I play the 1 energy to this, retreat, yeah. We retreat that Dratini to save that Dratini's life into the Manaphy. Then we Oceanic Gift, that gives it the 1, gives that 1. Then we can Dawn 1 from this to there and play the 1 from the hand to get Dragonite going next turn. So Oceanic Gift, that's going to go to Dragonair Dratini. And then we can Dawn one of the Magneton's electric energies over to the Dragonair. Next turn, we've got the Dragonite going. Manaphy's definitely dead here. And if he Sabrina's, we just go into the Dratini. It's not a problem. The one thing we don't want to lose is Magneton, because we need those energies. They're, like, essential for this. Right, okay. Let's see how it goes. What are you saying? Are you going to miss all of them again? No, you haven't. You hitting them all this time? Yeah, of course you are. Why not? All right, okay. Still, though, we're still on for it. We're still on for it. Now, Dragonair goes up front. And if we draw into another Dragonair, we can get the... Yes, he's got a little bit of damage on him, but he's not dead. That's the important part, and that's where we want it to be. Spinning does 60 damage as well. Magnemite might even be worth... Well, yeah, of course it will. Yeah, we'll play that out. So then we Dawn... Wait there a sec. Let me Volt Charge. To get the 4, we could Spinning Attack. We don't need to, but we can. We've got an option to do that. Then we go Dragonite. Then we go Dawn to drag one of the energies over into that Dragonite. And then we drag this one over into there. Dragonite's ready. We Draco Meter, and we hope that it hits Execute once just so we can kill it. It didn't, but it killed Celebi! Okay, there you go. Dragonite, 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 Dragonite. This is my favorite card, man. I was so happy to see the deck. Oh, man. I was so happy to see, like, the Magneton. Not even the Magneton. It's the Manaphy. It's just helped out this deck so much, man. Okay, Genome Hacking. Genome Hacking for... If it doesn't kill Dragonite, we're still on here. Let's see, because we only need to hit 1 on that egg. Oh, we got him! We got him! It's over! It's over! Isn't it? There's still a chance that the RNG could be terrible. There is. There is a chance, because it has happened before. It could all just hit, like... Oh, no, even if it all hits 1, it don't matter. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Draco! There it is! There it is! And there's Dragonite. Honestly, fantastic. Fantastic. Like, when I drew into the Manaphy, when we did the pack opening, we were picking the Manaphys and stuff, I was like, oh, that's got some play, that. And then as I was making decks last night, I was making the Dragonite one. Seeing Zat's video, I was like, oh, that's amazing. And props to him, honestly, because it gave me inspiration for all this deck as well. Fantastic. And I will link his channel down below as well. Make sure you go and check him out. Right, okay. So there's first game. Let's go for another one. Let's go for another one. I really like it. I really like it. Did we win on the first game? It's Dragonite for you. It's Dragonite for you. We're going in for another one. Okay. Let's see what we can do now then. Did he say something about Palkia? I didn't see his little tag thing then. Okay, we got a Dratini start with Magnemite. Magneton, Dragonair. We've got a very, very good hand, but we need Manaphy. Depends when that Pokeball comes up, and the first draw as well, of course. And what we're going against. Ooh, it's Luminion Starmie. Dawn's good. Dawn's good here. If we get Magnemite, could be really decent. We got Manaphy. Actually, all right with that. I think the only thing that I miss with this is an X speed, only because of that Dratini up front. I keep starting with Dratini, but we've got 2 Manaphy, we got 2 Magnemites. We got a lot of stuff that we could draw into, right? But we keep getting Dratini. Again, we could do that start that we did to retreat the Dratini out. However, he gets Starmie online faster than I do. We're in a bad spot, man. Another Dratini's great though. Another Dratini's great. So I think we play the Dratini out. I'm thinking we haven't got Magnemite, which is gonna. It's not gonna be great here. We've got a Dawn. I'm gonna have to get in for that Dratini because we can't get the electrics out without Magnemite. Unfortunately, the very starting hand for us was all Pokemon. He's got the Starmie. If we do not draw into Magnemite now, we haven't got a chance. We need Magnemite this turn, or we've lost, because we ideally would need. Yeah, we need it. We desperately need it right now. So here we go. Manaphy's good though. Please be Magnemite. There really isn't much I can do because we needed to get the Dawn for the Magnemite, right? The Magneton. Okay, I'm gonna let him win that one, and we get straight into the next one. At least with this as well, you sort of know when it's gonna go like downhill pretty quick, right? And that was it. Turn 5, because I didn't have the Magnemite. But it is what it is. That's how it plays. Remember, these are very heavy RNG. So you win some, you lose some. A lot of the time. That's why those 5 win events are quite difficult sometimes, because you can have the best decks ever, but you might go against one, you might brick, and that's it. We've only got 20 cards in these decks, so sometimes it makes it feel like, oh, you know what, it won't brick as often. But it does. It does. And when it does, you lose. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? Right, okay. So we're going for the last one. We're going to do one more with it. We've seen a really good one on the start. That one wasn't too great, but you can see where it went wrong. And I want to keep that in because a lot of this is learning the decks and learning why I've done something, or, you know, so I like doing it. Magnemite Dratini start with Dragonite in hand. I think it's quite good. I'm going to play Dratini up front again. X Speed might need to make an appearance in this deck, honestly, but I don't know. Another Starmie. Okay. But we got Dragonair straight away. 2 Professor's Researches. With Pokemon Communications is pretty good. And like you could even drop, I'm trying to think what we could drop to get the cards in. To get X speed. I mean, it's only 1 X speed, it's not too bad. Especially if we could Dawn an energy from Magneton to get the retreat if we needed to. It's Gyarados Starmie with possibly a Manaphy in there as well. Okay, we're gonna draw into some research. Magneton, huge, another Dratini. And that's quite good as well. We often get a Dratini up front, but we do get one for the bench, so it's not too bad then. So what I will do in this case is I'm going to start powering up this Dratini, because that Dratini there is likely to get Starmied very soon. Misty Starmie. But we'll see how the Starmie goes. Even if he gets it. He's playing Gyarados, so it's likely that he's going to be playing Misty to the Gyarados, or the Magikarp, rather than a Staryu. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. It's interesting. That is not good for me. It worked out quite well because we got the Magneton, but we don't have the Dragonair now. And we don't have the other research, which is terrible. It is terrible. We've got the Dragonite, but we don't have what we really need, right? The Magneton's there. The Manaphy's there. The Volt Charge is there as well. I'm tempted. I could even attack with Magneton here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to keep that Dratini. The one up front can just be there, kind of like the Druddigon was when we ran Druddigon. Because in this deck, what I would used to use is full line of Dragonite and Druddigon, and then just hope for the best on the energies, right? But we got a little bit more play here, right? We got a little bit more play. Still doesn't have the Starmie EX, which is good for us. Pokemon Communications is huge. Especially if it hits Dragonair, maybe? Because we still don't have a Dawn, remember? So that is going to be awkward. Another Magneton. Right. So I'm going to Volt Charge. And what I might do here is I can Volt Charge on the next turn. I can also play an energy to it. I'm going to play the 1 energy to Dratini. And the reason for it is because next turn we can hit with Magneton. See, this is another good thing with this deck as well, is Magneton gives you more options. So like, for example, this deck, they're all weak to lightning. So that's quite good for us. Gyarados is out. Lovely art on that Gyarados, by the way. I rate that art. It's one of my favorites. Don't go Starmie EX here, because I'm going to Magneton kill that Staryu. Okay, good. Good. And we keep that alive as well. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, I should have played the energy last turn onto that. Yeah, the X speed is a big problem for me. See what? It's Dawn as well, because that red card's wrecked it in a way. Like, I could get that ready to attack, but there's not much point, right? I might put Oceanic Gift. What I'm going to do is play the energy there. So he's like, oh, he's gonna let that Dratini die, and then Manaphy's going to come up. But in fact, Magneton's going to come up. But if he's got Starmie, that's bad. Bad news. We still haven't got Dragonair. That red card wrecked us a little bit, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We still got plenty of time. Another Smack is very, very bold play. It's a bold play, which is good for us. However, Magneton is an even bolder play for me, because then Gyarados takes it for 140. We can't do that. We can't do it. We have to play Manaphy up front, because we lose. Oh, no. Come on. 1 Dratini's gone. I'll play the Magnemite. It's pretty poor, this. It's pretty poor, if I'm being honest, because there really isn't much that I could do. I want to get it online. At least get it online. Do you know what I mean? If I can get it online, that'd be good. All right, 2 energies there. Again, though, you can see how the deck runs. The engine's there. It's just sometimes that red card play. You know what? I've opted out of red cards at the moment. I've not been running them in decks. And I'm starting to regret it very heavily now because of this. Like, it would have been very nice. Yeah, we've lost, haven't we? Because 90 kills all of them. Apart from maybe Dragonair, but then he'd bring out Gyarados. I would play more. I would play more. I'm not going to today. The reason for it is because I'm trying to get out as like 3 videos. This will be the 3rd video. But a lot of testing and stuff I'm doing right now in these videos. And there may be edits to the deck. So what I normally do is in the description box down below. Sometimes if people comment and say, oh, I think you should take this out and put this in, I'll have a look at it and see if that works better. And if it does, then the deck gets updated. So this video, when you're watching it right now, in a couple of weeks' time, it might be different. So check out the deck list down below, because I do change them on there a lot. So you can have a look at it. But that is the new Dragonite deck. And I just think it is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And again, thank you to Zat as well, because it was Zat's video that gave me the inspiration for this one. So big shout outs. His description is going to be down below. Make sure you click on it. Make sure you subscribe. And like and subscribe this video as well if you want some more. Remember, 726 likes, just so I can make more decks. I want to make more decks. I don't have the cards yet.